Hey, welcome to Book That Commercial. My name is Akia. So today I want to talk about, are casting director workshops worth it? So let's just jump right on into it because this is a topic that just came to me. And I think that a good amount of actors or newbies out there can definitely use this type of advice or type of information, I should say. Okay. So are casting director workshops worth it? So that's a yes and a no answer. It all depends on you as the actor. Now, my personal suggestion is before you take any casting director workshops, whether that's for commercials, television, film, theater, you should have had training or are currently in training for the craft before you put yourself in front of a casting director who is casting and directing those casting sessions for the projects that you want to be in. Okay, so you want to not only make a good impression, but you also want to positively showcase your talent and show that you actually know what you're doing. You have some training under your belt. You're working on your craft. You're taking a commercial acting 101 class here. You're taking a commercials improv class over here. You're taking a commercial audition technique class over here. Like, I would recommend take classes in the craft first before you put yourself in front of casting directors. Okay? I'm telling you, save yourself a lot of embarrassment or just wasting your time and the casting director's time, because they want to see actors that are prepared and ready to go. Like, they're there to seek out talent that they can cast, that they can call into audition tomorrow if needed. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not ready, if you haven't had that training yet, if you don't know what you're doing, then they're not going to call you in because they see that this person, like, they can tell that you have not had any training. You're not currently training, maybe. It's just not a good mix. So you're not going to be memorable. You're not going to be on their radar. They're not going to want to call you in. And that's the type of impression that you do not want to put out there for any casting director, whether it's TV, film, theater, commercials, whatever. Okay. So my recommendation to you is train, Look in your local market, whether you're in Toronto, Vancouver, LA, Georgia, New York, Chicago, like all of these places. Or if you're in a small town that doesn't have commercial acting classes, you can also, look at the bigger markets and see who has an online Zoom class. Because right now we're in the digital age, and like almost most teachers and coaches throughout the United States have a Zoom option for the most part. Okay, so if I were you, if I was in a small town somewhere, I would definitely look, to the bigger markets to see if you can find you an online class. If you are in the bigger markets, I mean, there's really no excuse. Like, there's commercial acting classes all up and through New York and LA and I think Toronto as well. I'm here in the Southeast, and there's a handful down here as well. So, they're out there. So get the training, learn the craft, learn the technique, work at it, take a few classes, practice, start self-submitting and doing some self-tapes and auditioning. And that's your practice as well. You auditioning, okay? Doing some of that. And then, once you have that in your body, you're like, okay, now I'm ready to learn more. I've gotten a taste. I've practiced in class. I've taken an improv, a one-on-one, on-camera class. Now, I feel like, I'm ready to have a casting director see me, and get feedback from them. So that's why I would definitely tell any actor to just you want to train first, and you as an actor, you got to sit with yourself and really know, is it my time? Should I put myself in front of a casting director? And if you don't know, then you really need to really sit with yourself and meditate and really analyze what have you been doing? What have you been working on? What classes have you taken? How many auditions? How are you doing with auditions? Just different things of that nature. So again, are casting director workshops worth it? yes, they are worth it when you are fully prepared, or when you're prepared to learn and be flexible and open and already have some of the craft and technique under your belt. Okay, so that's when I think that's the best way to approach casting director workshops. It's like you have something already, you have some things in your toolbox, and then you're meeting that casting director halfway because they're going to give you feedback as well. Like, artistry is a collaboration, okay? You don't want to just come to the table with nothing, because it just really feels depleting, you know, and it feels like you're wasting my time and you're wasting your time as well. So really come to the table with something so that we can see, the cast director can see they're trying. I see, okay, they've taken 2 classes. They've been auditioning on acting. Okay, I see they've got something here. They've been, you know, meet people halfway, okay? Collaboration. Creation is collaboration, okay? So that is my perspective. That's my opinion. You could take it. You could leave it. You chew on the bones and spit out what doesn't work for you, whatever. But that's just what I have to say about, you know, casting director workshops, okay? And one last note. Don't just go to any casting director workshop. With any casting director, you should be targeting, okay? So if there's 100 casting directors in your city, why are you trying to take all of these 100 casting director workshops? Well, first off, not all casting directors have workshops or seminars and things of that nature. So definitely you got to do your research anyway. You want to target casting directors, okay? So same thing for TV and film. Like, you want to do the research on these casting directors and see, you know, what TV shows, what films they have cast, what commercials have they cast. A lot of them may have websites or Instagrams, and just do your research and see, okay, I see that, you know, this casting director, she casts a lot of commercials with ethnic talent in there. So I think I need to get in her workshop. You know, how do I get on her radar? Oh, she doesn't have any workshops. Okay, so, I wonder how I can get on her radar. What agents does she work with? So then you need an agent. How do I get an agent? Well, you got to keep working. You got to get your marketing materials together. You got to, you know, so it's like a marathon, basically. Yeah, you just keep going in this marathon. Like, one thing leads to other. You know, you have to strategize. And so again, when it comes to casting directors, you want to strategically select a handful of casting directors to target first. And then see, you know, who has workshops, who has seminars, who, you know, you got to see, because not all of them do that, you know. So again, with commercial casting directors, you definitely want to target them as well. And again, you want to go through those steps, get your training under your belt, do your due diligence first on your part, and then bring what you have to the table of that casting director. And they will appreciate that a lot more than if you come to that table naked and empty-handed. Okay? Because again, creation is collaboration. Okay? And on that note, I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Book that commercial. Subscribe to this channel, like this video if you like this video, okay? And head over to the website, bookthatcommercial.com. I am a coach if you need coaching. Also, there's some freebies there and some really cool actor merch, all right? So I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye.